Hi all, Mystic Hope here to do a reading. I am doing a reading on what do you need to know now. It's going to be a timeless reading, so whenever you click on it, hopefully it'll resonate with you. If you want a private reading with me that's more into your energy and what you need, the information will be in the box below. So the energy cards that you got is the Ouija board, which is caution, and you've got the dice, gamble. Now with the Ouija board, the old saying goes, you don't want to fool with the Ouija board, be careful with it. But I'm getting more that you're a very cautious person. You don't just jump into things. You're very, kind of like you put your toe in the water, you just don't jump all the way in. And then with the gamble, you just feel like everything's in turmoil, or you're not sure which way to go. So it's kind of like the luck of the draw. If I go left, it doesn't seem to be quite right. If I go right, it doesn't seem to be quite right. And part of that is being your cautious nature. You don't jump on things quickly. You want to know all the facts. You overload yourself on the little things and not the bigger picture. Then you got the Ten of Cups. Now, this is the universe showering down all the love, God, source, whatever that is for you. Love is being showered down on you. All this light energy is around you. This is hope. This is love. You know it's there. It's what you're aiming for. And then you got the Six of Cups. Now, if you see, there's this child looking up at the star. There's this shadow jumping inflated, but yet this picture is a little bit crooked. So what I'm picking up from this card and what I'm hearing is, this happily ever after, this cups, all this love is there. But it always just seems to be just out of reach. Like she's reaching for that star. She's jumping for it, but it's in the shadows. Things just aren't quite right. It's because you're not grounded completely. You're not balanced completely. Got a lot going on around you. For some of you, your home isn't completely straight. There's chaos around you. Could be, you got to clean things up, sort through things you've been putting off. But for some, this is a very spiritual card that you have some kind of gifts with the shadow. Might be a clairvoyance. You might see things out of the corner of your eye. Might get pictures in your head. A lot of times dreams come true. Parts of them. Then you got the Alien. This is a Hermit card, the Virgo card, which makes sense with that Virgo energy with the being cautious. Believe me, Virgos, and I am one. We kill ourselves with the small details of before we do anything. What if? Well, if I do this, what's the worst that can happen? That kind of thing. I'm getting a lot of that. But with this, it's taking time out, going into hermit mode. But I'm hearing more and more, listen to your intuition. Listen to that inner voice. This also, in this deck, represents higher knowing. Knowing things before they happen. Knowing something's just not right. Something could be very empathic. Like the human lie detector. When somebody's giving you a bunch of malarkey. Take them at face value, but then, it's almost like you can see words, so you can see where the things aren't going. This is a very spiritual person. This is someone that has gifts in some way, shape, or form. You might not know it, and I'm getting that because they got like in the heart here, it's like swords, and it's not that. It's that you've closed that part off. It might be fear. It might have made you afraid before because you weren't sure what it is and you couldn't tell anybody, and it was just your imagination. Open yourself up to the possibilities. Because then you've got the High Priestess. Person that's great at manifesting things. Knows things. Maybe you're a tarot reader. Maybe something you want to learn. Maybe you are getting messages and you hear that little voice, or you pay attention to your intuition. You just, with this alien, it's like you don't trust it. And with the Six of Cups and what I'm getting from this and the alien card, somebody here is got gifts and they're suppressing them. Or they're not real strong yet, and you gotta practice using them. Because the High Priestess is coming into your power. It's coming into your strength. It's coming into who you are here to be. You could be a healer. You could be someone that all you do is listen and shower the world with love. That's what this Ten of Cups is. You're getting showered with love, with the light, to become the High Priestess so you can show it out to the world. And just showing people love and respect is a healing. Sometimes somebody just needs to be heard, and there's a difference between listening and hearing. And I'm very much so getting that you are somebody that hears them. It's part of an empath, where, you know, somebody will just come to you and tell you your life story, and they just feel comfortable around you. Where you can just look at somebody and you can tell that they're in pain. You might not know exactly what kind of pain. You just know that there's a reason why you're drawn to them. Then you've got the Kraken. And the message on this card is, your success and happiness lies within you. And that's part of what this Hermit is. Because you do have higher knowledge locked in your mind or in your heart somewhere. You have that inner knowing. And you know how to get the happiness. You just blocked it. But it's going to come to you, because this High Priestess energy is going to, when you come into your power, then you're going to know. And then you've got this one, that Charvis and the Silva. I'm bad with pronunciation, sorry. And that is, the future holds promise. So, no matter what you do with the gamble, and there's nothing wrong with being cautious, just sometimes when you're so cautious, opportunities slip by you. But just remember that this love around you, from your past loved ones, people that are here, your tribe, and if you're like me, who loves to be in that hermit mode, I don't want people around when I'm home. I like to have my own space. But that's okay, because that's when you ground. That's when you get rid of all that negative energy. That's when you listen to yourself. You might need to meditate. Take a hot bubble bath. Find little things that bring you joy. Get lost in a book. That favorite TV show. Even if you've saw it 1,000 times on DVD or whatever it is. Play it in your mind. That helps bring out those little special moments. That little tiny laugh. That little tiny smile. And that brings that light into you. That helps raise your vibration. That helps, it helps break the negativity to get into this High Priestess. Whether it's male or female, it doesn't matter. But just try to clean up the stuff that's around you. Now, some people are neat freaks. I am definitely not one of them. But this could also just be straight and uncluttering your mind. Letting it go what doesn't serve you. Releasing it. See how she's jumping up? She's releasing. Trust that God, source, universe, whatever that is for you, has got your back. Because you've got their love. Okay, I hope that's helped some of you. And until next time, don't forget to subscribe and share. I appreciate y'all. Stay tuned. More videos are coming soon. Thank you so much.